Good day, sport grinders. My name is Driller, and today I am having with me an old eye. I would be drilling him on the happenings in Premier League this week, now that the boys are back from their international duty. Good day, an old eye. How are you doing today?
Good, ma'am. You look much prettier than advertised. What's good?
I am all good. As you can see, I am up and doing just good. You know, this week would be a super excited one with the matches up and coming in the English Premiership this week.
Yes, you are right. This week has to be a big deal. I must say, most especially the Manchester United and Liverpool clash would be an interesting piece to watch and make some cool stakingly cash.
And I hope you would be so open on Sport Grid to help our stands out there. At least guys must chop this week. You know, hustling things for this facets of life no easy.
Absolutely, ma'am. I am actually here to make guys happy through Sport Grid, since you guys are getting me paid. My job is to make your fans happy.
And I do believe we would make them happy with your help this week.
Sure, ma'am. Let's get this started. What do you have in stock for me? Hint me.
Premiership matches to preview. Tottenham against Watford at the Arena Stadium on Saturday.
So, an old eye. What should we expect from this game?
Well, Driller, I must say at this point in time statistically, there are huge differences between these two teams. Let's be guided enough that Watford are yet to have a victorious campaign in the Premiership this season, and to be alright, Tottenham are doing just well besides such disappointing appearances from Watford this season. Come to look at it, Watford are cemented at the bottom of the table, and I don't see a Tottenham side not being a favourite in this game despite their awful statistics start the season stuck at the 9th position with just 11 points from 8 matches, which makes them 4 points lagging behind the top 4 clubs on the table at the moment.
Alright, so what are you recommending to our bettors to stake on this game?
Obviously, I am backing Tottenham to win this game around a 2-3-0 win.
So from this, we can deduce Tottenham would have a win, and maybe a 2-0 or 3-0 correct scores win.
That's right.
2. Crystal Palace against Manchester City at the Selhurst Park on Saturday.
So, an old eye, what do you have for our bettors on this?
You know, Driller, it gladdens me to see that football is all fun. I was drafting during one of my weekdays leisure when I saw the great challenges Crystal Palace are about to face in their next 5 league matches, which Manchester City is just the beginning of it all. In their next 5 matches they would be facing the likes of Manchester City, Arsenal, Leicester City, Chelsea and Liverpool.
Really?
Yes! And I must so confess that Crystal Palace feat against Manchester City last season was impressive. Beating an elite straight away at their home is really commendable, but recently Crystal Palace have not been too good to repeat such damages again. Manchester City are just 2 points ahead of them in the 2nd position of the table, while Crystal Palace positioned themselves at the 6th of the league's table. Manchester City lost their last match to Brighton, which is quite alright, but be reminded such a thing happened this season when Wolves defeated Manchester City by 3-2 goals. It only becomes detrimental for Watford to be demolished 8-0 in Pep's men next match. I think a reaction like that might take place on Saturday. Crystal Palace should just be ready to curb the menace in every way they can.
That's amazing, an old eye. So what should we be expecting from this game?
A valued over 3.5 is okay for this match.
3. Chelsea against Newcastle at Stamford Bridge on Saturday.
So, an old eye. Another interesting match is Chelsea versus Newcastle. What your input on this?
Driller, to be candid with you at the moment, Chelsea seems unpredictable, as they would be aiming to win their 5th match in a row hosting Newcastle and Stamford Bridge, and Newcastle on the other have not been the same challenging rival as usual, but still on should never underestimate the power of a rival.
I totally agree with you, an old eye. So what do you advise our bettors on this match?
The safest I would guarantee our viewers out there is an over 2.5 outcome from this match, and an additional of Tammy Abraham to score should be staked as a single bonus should be profitable.
I must say you are doing pretty good. I just have to be that good, my dearest.
4. Aston Villa against Brighton at the Villa Park.
What's your take on this, an old eye?
I wouldn't have to say much on this game, but I must pinpoint that these two teams are currently desperate, as both teams solely produced a very remarkable result before the international break. Aston Villa thrashing Norwich on a 5-1 victory, while Brighton as well shocked Manchester City on a 3-0 victory.
And so,
I would just be backing the match to be an over 2.5 outcome.
that's quite assuring.
Yes, it is.
And to the last an old eye.
5. Manchester United against Liverpool at Old Trafford.
This has been long awaited for one of the big matches in the Premiership.
What's the specialty in this match all about? What's special about this match?
These men are both red and there's bloodshot in their eyes, but with a Liverpool at the Old Trafford on Sunday, I think Manchester United have more reasons to fear with their season of woe. I would safely be giving Liverpool a draw no bet stake to be safe with accumulated tips, and I would be giving a straight win as a single tips towards this campaign.
It has been motivating so far to have you on this platform.
And I still remains an old eye.
I am Driller, as you already know. Wish you a very happy and productive weekend. See you in our next episode and thank you. God bless you. Bye for now.